In these classes, we come across the most amazing, astounding variety.
A lot of information, a lot of discussion, oftentimes a lot of humor.
I have never experienced educators like these.
It just opens me up to things that I haven't learned before. There's many places you can go for classes. There's many places you can go and learn. But this is not good, it's great.
The atmosphere is really good professors who come in and give you all sorts of information, but they're also passionate teachers. They're very good teachers.
One of the advantages to teaching at the Humanities Seminars Program is that the median age is much more mature. When I taught Dante's Inferno, the types of questions were very insightful. It means that this is having it's taking root in people, you know, that they are getting excited, they're seeing things and then they're drawing connections, which was very exciting.
There's all these smart, interesting, engaged people. And I get to come for 3 hours a week for 10 weeks and be a part of that community. So that gets me going. And I feel privileged to be able to be a part of that.
One of the ways I have defined it is, let's all get in this room together and find out how we have negotiated our lives and made them creative, exciting, full of communication.
I'm always amazed within my fellow students how they bring other knowledge and backgrounds to the professors in their questioning.
I found that I was meeting people who had similar interests, and therefore it was coming from another city. It was a way to broaden a social exposure.
People who come to it are just passionately interested. They're not looking for grades or following a course of study. They're simply interested in it and part of the community. They want to enrich their lives.
What I like about the humanities, it's love, it's passion, it's an absolute need to connect with culture, with literature, with art, with history, philosophy, ideas, all of those parts of you and me that make us really human.
That's why it's possible to teach kinesiology and dance. There is nothing that opposes between those when we look at them in the biggest picture.
You take something that's old, an old work of literature, for instance, and you find why it's still alive. You know, 700 years after the thing was written, it's still very much an intriguing work in a country and in a culture and in a language that it wasn't originally intended for.
I'm all about the humanities. So some of the classes that I've taken that I've particularly loved were Meg Brown, Women in Culture in Renaissance Europe,
Russian cinema,
And Spanish art.
A close reading of Moby Dick.
Ancient art and architecture of the Roman and Greeks.
You know, it's almost impossible to say which one I liked the best because the professors are amazing and they're also very different. So I'm kind of like the kid in a candy store. It's like, oh.
As I said, it's not good, it's great.
It's as if I'm at the most wonderful cocktail party for 3 hours and talking with people who are interested in similar kinds of things that I'm interested in.
Get the listing of what's being offered and go, wow, like next spring, I would like to take them all.